We are back live. Bob got cut off by the break there. Bottom line, a technocracy is a scientific dictatorship by definition. The elites in thousands of white papers, hundreds of books, public UN meetings say they're building it. People say, oh, it's a loving technocracy. No, it's designed to enslave and ultimately kill you. And that's the whole issue. Bob Chapman.
There's too many people in this world as far as they're concerned, and they want to whittle it down to about 20 or 30% of what's here right now. And not only that will they use selective breeding, people will be told who can marry, to whom they'll marry, how many children they can have, and then the next step will be how they are to be educated. They will be tested, and it'll be shown that their proclivities are in certain areas, and that's, of course, a study that they'll take. And then once they go through university, which will be state-sponsored, they'll be told where they're going to work, and again, the whole cycle starts all over again. And this truly is what they were looking for. And this has been common knowledge for a long, long time, except we were not able to get the word out, back in the 60s and 70s and 80s, because we didn't have the equipment we've got today.
But they built what we told people they were going to build, so our credibility is very high. Now we're telling folks what the next phase is, and anybody can go research this for themselves. We're all in this together, folks. John in Florida, you're on the air with Bob Chapman. Go ahead. Go ahead, John. Yes.
Thank you both for all you do for the citizens of the world, for that matter, much less the citizens of the United States. A couple questions. Bob had indicated in late last year a discussion he had with a banker regarding devaluation and a new currency. And I guess if you could take a wild guess in terms of when devaluation would happen, and if, in fact, that does happen, would your loan amount that you have out be reduced proportionally, or do they just don't even change that?
Well, first of all, I have said that there was a possibility that late this year, and of course I was speaking from last year, but late this year, or by the end of this coming year, which would be 2011, that there was a good chance that the FDIC might not be functioning, and there was a good chance that there would be an official dollar devaluation. And I still believe that's so. And these are conversations that were kicked around at Federal Reserve meetings.
And now we see open discussion in the news about devaluation. We see Citibank talking about, under federal regulation, 7 days holding your money even after it's deposited and in the bank. We see them saying your different types of bank accounts, like money markets, won't be insured. We're hearing about the government taking over private pension funds and then only giving you part of it back. They're clearly moving in this direction.
And the answer to either part of your question, logic says that if you got one new dollar for three old ones, then your debt perhaps would be reduced, say, from $100,000 to $32,500. That's logic. We don't expect that Washington or banking or the people who control things from behind the scenes are going to allow that to happen. Because if you look at the other side of it, with a devaluation, if everybody is forced to meet the legal contractual obligations of, say, a mortgage or any other kind of debt that's been incurred in the form of a loan, even credit cards, if they were to use logic and do it the right way, everybody would slide by. But on the other hand, if they don't, they can bring them to their knees financially, and that's
Bob,
what they want.
We're out of time. God bless you. Thanks for joining us. We'll be right back with the one, the only, Jesse Ventura.